Welcome, everyone, to episode 32 of Backlighting for the week of March 3rd. We are part of the Neverland channel along with the Always Gaming podcast. I am your host, George. This week, I am joined by Pedro.
Hi! It's Pedro, the loud guy. And guess what? I'm the only one here, so it's going to be a loud episode.
Well, Earving said he'd show up today. We'll see how that goes.
Oh, look, it's his ghost.
Irving's ghost, yes. Rob has other duties he has to attend to today.
It's not his Facebook, he's painting.
Oops, sorry. He's saving the world. He's Captain America.
No, he... Unlike other people, he informs me way ahead of time when he's not going to be...
I knew he wasn't coming at, 3 o'clock?
Yeah, but no, he told me last week.
Oh, you know about it last week?
Yeah, he told me after the show last week. He's like, yeah, I can't make it next week. Anyway, enough about etiquette.
Well, anyways, back to it.
This week, we will be discussing the ever so controversial Leaving Neverland.
Sorry.
So stay tuned for that.
Oops.
It doesn't
Shut
look...
up, Michael. I like children. Sorry. This is what happens when it's just me. Michael, sit down.
Since I don't think Pedro's seen much other than Big Bang Theory.
And trailers.
That'll be pretty much what we talk about.
This is
I will be covering my thoughts in the first season of Attack on Titan because I've completed
I can talk to you about that because I've seen all of it.
Yeah. I purposely didn't want to continue until I talked about it because I didn't want to start confusing stuff from season 2 into 1.
Do you like Naruto?
I've never watched more than 5 episodes so far.
Okay, it's one of those shows that it's like...
Takes a while to get into or get going.
You know what? I could never get into Bleach. And we're talking about anime now, but yeah. I could get into Naruto. And Bleach has the same kind of progression. I don't know.
I know Lee told me to... he told me to skip. I told him I'm like, well, because if I start something, I start from the beginning.
Yeah, that's the way you're supposed to.
So he's like, no, just go to Shippuden.
Yeah, because I guess it's like Shippuden is like the Naruto, the first couple seasons of when he's just Naruto.
Yeah,
it's like the appetizer, and then the real juicy.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, just skip to that. He's like that. He's like, no, the regular Naruto is not that great.
But I've never seen full shit. I think I've seen 6 episodes of Shippuden, and the rest of the ships because people have talked about it in front of me. Yeah. And I know what happened. So if somebody's talking about, I'm like, yeah, I know what happened. He turned sage mode and shit. What bullshit you watching too? Yeah, that's what you think. I don't know where I'm looking to side, but I'm not looking at anybody.
Just do you.
Yeah,
anyway.
I'm me.
I guess we'll be talking about Michael and anime. This should be interesting. You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Never Ready Podcast, spelled NVRDY Podcast. Once again, that is NVRDY Podcast. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, you can email us at excuse me, neverreadystudios@gmail.com. Remember to leave us a rating and or feedback and subscribe.
Please, and send a like and say, hey, tell me how much you hate me. I loved hearing that shit.
And send $1 for Pedro's Lambo.
Yep.
And don't forget to share with your friends.
I don't have a job. This is my job.
All right. This is going to be since we didn't watch much, it's actually going to be a pretty trailer-heavy show.
Yes.
So,
you know what you should do? You should show trailers, because most of these trailers I haven't seen.
Yeah.
So you put trailers, and I'll be like, whoa, this is going to suck. This is going to be my Pedro's opinion.
All right, let's just start off by getting right into the Attack on Titan Season 1.
Oof.
God damn this show. This 25 episodes this season. This shit takes you on a fucking roller coaster ride.
Dude, tell me about it.
You start off nice and slow. Then you take that first hill, you get back up.
He dies?
So wait a minute. I thought he was a star. What the fuck happened?
What the fuck?
You go, was it 1 or 2 episodes without him at all in there, and then he's back, and you're like, wait a minute.
How the fuck? What's going on?
What is going on right now?
And then you're like, oh my god, I'm going to figure out next season.
Yeah.
Good luck.
But no, that's how I feel about the freaking female Titan at the end.
It's bro, listen, the thing about you, I saw Titan when it first went on Netflix.
Yeah.
So it was only that first season, which they never got another second season on Netflix, by the way. Netflix only has 1 season. Then you get season 2. Then you get nothing.
Must be part of the contract.
It's fucking, but they've had it for like 10 years. Like, what? They get 10 years. What the fuck? Like 3 or 4 or 5 years. They've had fucking.
It hasn't been that long. It's been.
I don't know. It feels like it's been that long.
It is because I know I was talking Al. Jose, as people know him, the host of Always Gaming. And he said, he's like, yeah, I remember I was like at the end of college, Attack on Titan was coming out.
Like, I remember watching that. And then I was like, okay, waiting this long. So I've actually gone through all the wait things, and I'm like...
Which is part of the reason I don't want to blow through all the seasons, too, because I know...
People have waited long enough, and now you feel privileged because you get in that privilege.
Not only that, because I know they're going to drop the second half of season 3 soon, but I'm like, but if I catch up, then I actually have to wait. Because they went through the same thing.
Go, watch it all, wait, like the rest of us. Damn it. Who do you think you are?
I'm special.
Yeah, but not that special. You know how I was like...
Oh, no, trust me, I know, because I remember when I got into Dragon Ball Super, they were already like 50 episodes in Japan.
And they're like showing the one.
So I flew through those 50 episodes. Then when I caught up, then I'm like, I really have to wait till Saturday now? Every fucking Saturday watch?
Yes, young Padawan.
And then over there, it's like Saturday morning, so a Saturday night over here. It's like fucking weird.
But that's a good thing if you have Funimation. Sponsor us. Yeah, because I can't afford to have my subscription to it. So sponsor us, Funimation. That's all you can pay me in subscriptions. And free anime shit. And maybe school or a little too. Anyways. I'm just kidding, Kim. Yeah, right. Anyways.
Pedro, you will be missed.
I'm still coming here no matter what. I'll just come in through the back door. Park my car like a block away. Yeah,
is she there? No? Okay.
Oh, I'm coming. Nah, it's because I know that you're waiting for certain answers to be given.
I ain't getting those answers.
You're really getting shit. But the questions keep on coming though, so it's pretty good.
It's one of those fucking shows that just keeps throwing the core questions.
Like I remember I had to watch the second season and then the twice. I watched the second season twice. Oh, Earving, you're here?
What? That voice from afar.
Whoa!
I have appeared.
Instant transmission.
Yes.
If you guys don't know what that is,
fresh out the college.
And I'm just here.
By the way, if you guys don't know what instant transmission is, you're listening to the wrong show.
Yes.
As a wise man once said, is there any room in that cave you live in?
By the way, that's a reference to a text message that he got when a certain should I just whatever?
Yeah, you can go.
We have a group chat, all of us. We all talk to each other, and I was like, Luke Perry died, and Earving is like, who's Luke Perry? And I'm like, shit.
That's what I said. I was like, hey, you got any more room in that cave you live in?
Know who he was.
You know, I was not into the old 902.
He's in the
I like
Buffy
the new
movie.
902.
He's in the Buffy movie. How do you not like the Buffy movie?
I never liked Buffy.
Well, you never seen the movie before the show?
I didn't like.
You don't even know there was a movie before the show.
I didn't even know there was a movie before.
There you go.
There was a Buffy movie? Like,
yes,
movie?
this before the show. There was a Buffy movie. That's where, I believe that was written
wasn't the comics first, then the movie? Graphic novel or something like that?
No, I think it was the movie.
The movie, then the comic, then the show? God damn, good show. I mean, yeah, the movie's pretty funny. I mean, it's pointless, but it's funny. David Arquette's a vampire.
I think it came out at like the wrong time, I think.
Yeah, because it was like,
like the sense of humor, and it was like
plus it was like at the height of the AIDS epidemic.
So there's a lot of blood going.
It's a blood movie. I just realized that shit.
Like I remember fucking Paul Rubin's death scene when he gets stabbed in the heart. He's like, and then she's just staring at him like, are you gonna die? It's
a very kitschy movie.
Yeah, it's like it's out there.
Now I want to see it.
It is. It's actually a pretty funny movie.
Hey man, let me suck your blood. Like David Arquette's in it. It's just being David. It's like if David Arquette turned into a vampire back then. That's exactly how you would have.
Pretty much, yes. Why can't I remember the girl's name? She was big.
I don't remember because she's not in anything anymore.
Chris. starts with a K.
She was cute. That's all I remember. She was cute.
See,
She looked really good in that.
No, I gotta look it up.
What is it? What cheerleaders wear? Cheerleaders outfit, uniform. Yeah, it's her.
Christy Swanson.
Can you show me a picture of her now? So my dreams, my.
Come on, bro. Why ruin that?
Because it's hilarious. This is the fun part about growing up.
Okay, let me ruin.
You know how?
Not so ruined, to be honest.
Still kind of.
Oh, she also did. She play? Was she
So
in
she
the
was the
Bill
original
Williams
Buffy?
movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the original one.
That's right. Yeah, that's her.
She kind of looks like she would like knock
Damn,
you
she
out.
fine. Well, she was fine.
She look alright. Now she looks like she can play a linebacker. Okay, that was inappropriate. I'm sorry
Nah, she's still
for our
fine.
women viewers.
She's a MILF,
You're
bro.
all beautiful.
All right,
Cougar. She's way past milk.
back to Attack on Titan.
Back to Attack on Titan.
Season 2.
Yes.
Did you
What are
finish
you
season-
expecting?
Did you finish season 1?
Yes.
Did you see a lot of blood? You know, well, a lot of like that. You know, did you expect like? I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not expect the Titans.
No, yeah, when they started transforming into fucking Titans, I was like, what the fuck is
going on?
This just turned into
Japan, that's what's going on, guys. Let's take some German people and then make some Japanese shit in it. That's what it. That's pretty
this
much
shit
what
was
it is.
fucking turned into
Bro, but
fucking.
when she turned into a Titan, I was like, no.
Like
you're so
I kind of
fine.
figured that. Like I don't know about you, but like if you look,
No, like I saw the clues. To
like if you look at
little
the,
by little.
like the Titans look the same.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
Basically,
they do.
yeah.
They do. The blonde hair was the same.
But you didn't know.
All the zombies, all the Titans that get turned into, most of them keep their hair.
No way.
Yeah, I know. I've watched the show a couple of times,
No, but like.
but it's a great show.
Yeah,
It's like
I feel so
it's the
betrayed,
game.
man.
It's the
Like-
Game of Thrones of anime,
I felt so betrayed.
I love the fight scenes.
dude.
Did you show the trailer? Sorry, I'm jumping around. Never mind.
We haven't shown any trailers yet.
No.
Yeah,
I was gonna ask something completely
Game
off
of Thrones?
topic.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
but we'll get to that later. We'll get to
But
that
anyways, keep going with Attack on Titan. You're the lieutenant. Like that's the dude that I meant. Like he's a badass. He's like mad, like annoying. Because he thinks he's like the shit. He's
Levi?
probably
Oh,
like
the little one?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he is a badass. The guy's fucking nasty.
Yeah, and then
Him
all
and
of a sudden,
Mikasa,
like
oh my
at the
God.
end, you're just like, wow.
Like holy shit.
You know.
It gets better. I mean, if that range of it. I mean, story wise, like any other anime, kind of gets a little bit weak. I think because I'm like really into anime story, and I'm like get into it, and then it feels like it flutters.
You know what I like about the thing we'll speak about storyline, the fact that they put him in the open field.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because like the whole thing is
Yeah.
like the whole thing is based on like buildings and like climbing and stuff like that. But then they were like, you know what? Fuck it, let's go with like the
And
less, like the extremely obvious, like what happens
When they're in the planes and how they're gonna fight them, and then it's very smart the way they set it up. But it's
like the whole like formation and stuff like that.
it's very tactical.
Yeah.
I mean, I like animes like that. They do stuff like that. One anime that did that was didn't do it. It wasn't a big part of it. You ever seen High School of the Dead?
I heard
Which
about
is
it,
a
I've never
fan
seen
service. It's very fan service. I'm not gonna lie. It's fan service as much. Fan service is when they fucking the girls
They please the
have
crowd.
huge titties and the panties are always showing and they're really really close to nude.
Yeah.
But there's like one character. He's like a fat loser kid. I don't know. Maybe I identified with him a little bit. Nah, he's like the nerd, but he's a gun nerd. So when all this shit's going off, he's like, yeah, my dad takes me, because in Japan you're not allowed to have guns.
Yeah.
So my dad's part of the defense force. He takes me to the places in the States and teaches me all about, and that gun knowledge, he makes like a nail gun out of like erasers and shit. And it just I love when anime does that. Like when it takes like tactical shit.
See, I'm slowly getting back into anime. I was the early adopter back in the 90s.
I will show you. Zoom.
I watched all those controversial animes of Ninja Scroll. And
Yeah, I watched Ninja Scroll when I was young.
Yeah.
Well, I was like little. Like I should have been watching Ninja Scroll. Like little Ninja Scroll.
It's alright. I was.
What's the big guy doing to the girl,
I was
mommy?
kind of a teenager at the time, and I felt like it was. I shouldn't be watching this goddamn thing.
Dude, I remember one time I was in like a cousin's house or something, and they had the black box.
Yeah.
And I was, I'm gonna go watch a movie, and I'm changing the channel, and there was this anime, and then after a while, I was like, I'm not allowed to be watching this. I'm like, God, what the fuck is going on? Like, oh my God. And I got caught watching, I got my ass whooped. But I thought it was a cartoon, so that was like, and I knew anime what it was, because I was watching Dragon Ball Z and shit like that.
Oh, trust me, I still get the...
I thought it was like that, I didn't know there was a... like fucking that sexual type of anime. I didn't know it existed. I just thought like the closest thing is like, oh look, Bulma's always trying, Master Roshi's always trying to fuck Bulma. Like that was the most for me. Like I figured I didn't know.
When he found the internet.
Well, no, it wasn't even on the internet. It was on pay-per-view. Remember pay-per-view had a channel?
Yes.
It was on that.
They had a channel for everything.
And they were like, why is Pedro in the room by himself? And it was like,
what's coming out of there?
What's the heavy breathing coming out of the room?
No, it was just like, oh my God. It was like really graphic. Like, it was, I don't know the name. I know it had to do with something about a high school and demons. That's all I fucking remember.
You know the name. There was tentacles involved, weren't there?
I don't remember seeing tentacles, but I just remember one dude turned into a demon, and then one girl got passed around like she was.
Listen,
okay. All right, let's stop this.
I'm pretty sure there
That's
was...
a weird tangent, but I don't remember. I just remember watching like probably like 15 minutes of it, and like it registered in my head. Like I'm like it's like because I got the ass whooping of my life after that because they thought I was watching it. Like I just thought it was cartoons. Like I didn't know they were wrong. I got my ass whooped.
I still get that upstairs when I'm watching like anime.
Oh yeah, Kim does it to me all the time.
Why are you watching that?
I'm like,
it's like, why are you watching cartoons? Why are you talking? It's like coming from the people who watch SpongeBob on a fucking daily basis. I'm the kid though when I'm watching fucking Overly.
Thank you. Like, oh, can we watch this cutesy movie where the dog dies?
Oh yeah, I had a fight with her the other day where she claims she doesn't cry at every Disney movie. I'm like, Coco,
Kim, you cry at everything. You cry when I disagree with you about what drink we should get.
She's like, I don't cry at every Disney. I was like, you were crying with Baymax.
Nah,
you were crying with this. I just went through the list and she's like, okay, maybe I do.
Like part of the reason why I don't like watching cute stuff with her is because she's gonna cry, and I'm not the person that deals well with crying with people. So I'll look at you like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Get another one. Like I'm that type of dude. Like I'm really that dude.
I would be that person. It's like
I'm like, oh okay. Like I'm not that like like when people would tell me, like at work, when people would tell me that, oh, listen, I can't, my dog, my mom is in the hospital. I'm like, congratulations, go fucking fix your car so you can get there on time before she dies.
I feel like I'm fucked up because
I'm definitely that guy.
We're getting way off topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just want to say real quick, like, I am so...
We're talking about anime. When we talk about anime, it's because we've got nothing else to talk about.
No, I've actually been watching a lot.
I know. You have. I haven't seen shit. You want to cuddle?
Earving is in deep thought.
I'm so messed up because, like, this has nothing to do with the show, but, like, I would be a type of person that if you have an ugly baby, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna, like, you know, like, your baby's
I keep
ugly.
those type of opinions to myself because people would fight you about their kids.
Yeah.
And I know if I told my, like, and the only time anybody brings a baby to me, it's like your family member, I'm like... And then my mom come out of nowhere, Diablo, coño, what's wrong with that kid? Like, they left and she was all over, I can't leave the baby leave. You sure they're not cousins or something? Like, what the hell's wrong with that kid? Like, my mom is
a savage like
dude,
that.
no, like, for the other day, what was it? I was here the other day, right? Mm-hmm. I was a Sunday, when they make
I think it was Sunday.
So. Right, so, right? It was the day of the show, and I get a phone call from my mom during the whole show, so I call her back. She called me like 10 times. And I'm like, oh shit, mom, what's going on? She's like, oh no, que el esposo de Sara, which is the best friend of hers. Mm-hmm. Oh, se está muriendo. Oh shit, ¿cómo que se está? Ya se está muriendo. Está en un hospice. I'm like, oh shit, yeah. Oh, mira, te está mandando saludo. So she's in the hospital room with the guy that's dying. I said that shit in Spanish. Nobody's gonna really understand what I said.
It's okay.
She's in the hospital room with the guy that's dying. And she's telling me, yeah, this guy's dying right now. and they're in the same room. She's in the hospital room. The guy's on the fucking, and he's like, "Say hi, Pedro." And I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, "Oh my god!"
So is that why you like paused? You were coming upstairs and you like. I remember there was a moment where you're just like,
"Are you seeing this? Are you in the hospital room right now?" Like I had to ask, and I was like, "Now I know where I get it. I get it from."
No, he literally stops in his steps. Like he's walking behind us, going up the steps, and you just see him. I look back. I'm like, I thought Pedro was right behind me. You just like. With like that confused look on your face, like what the fuck?
And she says stuff like that all the time, and I know where I get it from.
Okay, back on track.
Okay, back to Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan.
I'll be disappointed. Just like you wait. Nah, it's actually a pretty good show.
No, I'm enjoying the action scenes. I'm actually enjoying the drama, which is always a big thing in anime
that is key.
things. Where it's
What
like
action scenes, bro? It's just a whole bunch of people getting squashed by giants.
that is called
the
action.
last like 6-7 episodes was actually from pretty decent.
When they go into the woods and shit, and they gotta.
Oh my god, that is a massacre.
That is action.
That is massacre.
Full on combat right there.
No, then Levi shows up, and that's when the real action. He starts doing
Vegeta.
it.
He reminds me of Vegeta.
I'm like,
little guy that can fuck shit up.
yeah.
But he's probably stronger than Vegeta. Power level over 9,000. Okay.
It's over 9,000.
Kakarot. Yeah.
All right, Attack on Titan. That's. I'll give the season 1 a 9. I'll
Wow.
continue my
Good shit.
going. I'm also getting back into My Hero Academia to. Yeah, here's Pedro's wearing a shirt of Deku.
I feel like that's the new One Piece because I was into One Piece before One Piece became One Piece. And then
that was just the most confusing statement that I just fucking heard.
You know what? I actually understood it because I'm that guy. Like, I have a group of friends that watch anime, and they're all obsessed with fucking My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, we gotta watch this. This shit's fucking amazing. It's a great show. Like, yeah, we don't fucking. 3 months later, we're at fucking Newberry Comics, and they're like, yo, this show's amazing. Whoa. And I'm like,
I told you.
I did it just like that. The guy that was stocking the Funko Pops, he just looked at me like, dude, I feel your pain. It's like, yeah, fuck these guys. Like, I was pissed. I left. I walked out. Like, every time I recommend an anime.
Dude, I'm still with, like, Game of Thrones. Like, you know how big Game of Thrones is for you to be like, I knew about that show before that show was Game of Thrones.
Dude.
And it was like, bro. That is the biggest disappointment.
And people, I hate when people. The Office is one of those shows for me too. Because
I'm still waiting for Air Gear to like get up there.
That's not gonna happen. Thank you for saying Air Gear because I thought I'd be the only one that watched it. But you know why? There's not gonna be another season of Air Gear, right?
It finished like 6 years ago.
The guy, he normally when he writes,
but it kept going.
He writes, because he writes hentai. He's an ecchi guy, so he just did that for fun, and it became kind of popular. So all the
wonder.
That's why all of it is like really like it's cool shit, but it's like you're never gonna get like anything. I think somebody told me that he writes like full on ecchi shit, so that shit is vanilla for him.
Bro,
and that was good.
Well, he you can hint at it because you
see titties and shit. That's not hinting. There's titties. So sorry, Earving. I didn't mean to blow your spot.
No, but like, damn. Like the show was only 25 episodes. It was only one arc.
It ends in a cliffhanger.
But the anime or the manga?
The anime.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the manga, bro. Because the manga keeps going full on. Like, dude.
I bet.
That shit goes in like that dude creates a whole like new like it's called like the Storm.
The Storm
Regalia?
Well, I don't know. I've only seen the show and that's it.
Alright, so I don't know how to explain it. That's too much.
Manga, I don't really get into manga because it's too much.
Like
manga's expensive too.
When Bleach, because this is all high school. Like I haven't read a manga in a while. But when Bleach was getting up there, my friends told me, like, yo, you gotta catch up. So, right? So it was like 300 chapters, right? Mind you, like, chapters are what, like 18, like 20 pages per chapter?
I think so.
So, right? I caught up in one weekend, dude. I went to sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning reading Bleach. Woke up, went to sleep, woke up, like, 5 hours later, kept going just to catch up.
For me, it's all the format that I start watching something. Like, if I start an anime in English, dumb.
Yeah.
I can't watch
the Japanese thing.
The second season in Japanese.
Me neither. That's what happened to Attack on Titan. I saw it in English and I couldn't watch it. I was like,
I can't. For some reason, the characters become solid in my head, and I know that I miss so I watched. What did I watch in Japanese? I watched Sword Art Online. Mm-hmm. I saw all that in Japanese first.
That was in Netflix, so I saw it in English. So I love that show.
And then the second season, I saw that in Japanese.
I can never get into the second season because it did like the whole drastic change of like a completely new game.
It's like what are you talking about? Like when they go into the Gun Gale thing, or when they go into
Gale, like
it's all kind of the same concept. They have a new one that came out.
Yeah, it's like
there's so many.
That's pretty good, but it's more like if you think about it, like you know how kids are playing PUBG and shit like that. They took that and made an anime about it, and it was awesome.
All right.
Too bad the game sucks.
They have a lot of those games too.
Apex. Play that.
Yeah, I know what you mean about it because I have this argument with Al and Lee all the time because I enjoy Dragon Ball in Japanese. Mm-hmm. They don't understand that when I watch Dragon Ball, it was before it was popular in America, so that's the version I know. I grew up with the Japanese.
I started in Spanish.
So you really got...
So like my characters in Spanish, like I sound way better than the one in English.
You guys remember that international channel?
Yeah, I don't remember what
channel it was, but you know which one it was. Like sometimes they'll have like different countries.
Yeah.
And then like on Sunday they'll put like anime.
Yeah.
Like shit that wasn't ever played here, but it'll be straight in Japanese.
Yeah.
So like
no subtitles.
No subtitles either. So, dude, watching an anime like that, especially with somebody who's like getting into the anime thing, like I remember I watched Big O in Japanese. I didn't know what the fuck. I was just like giant robot, like. This is fucking amazing. And then a couple weeks later, it went on Toonami. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I know what's going on now. Like, it was awesome.
I know exactly because that's where I used to watch a lot of Dragon Ball was on there.
Yeah, because
I remember like the Spanish like stuff because I used to watch like Transformers in Spanish.
Transformers is awesome.
You know, like that, especially like the little ones. I don't know what they're called.
When they had the
something con?
The Rota?
Nah, I forget what the little ones were.
They were like little like
mini cons.
The mini cons.
The mini cons, yeah. Like, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was yeah.
That was cool.
Alright, that was the anime moment.
Yeah. Alright. Let's stop nerding out and let's get serious.
Yeah, we're gonna get serious. Well, no, not that serious. Stop it, Michael.
So yes, as Pedro's alluding to, him and I went down the rabbit hole of leaving Neverland. I don't know if you've seen any of this.
Wait, what?
It's it.
Wait, what?
No, it's it was a documentary at Sundance, a 4-hour documentary at Sundance that the HBO split into 2 parts. So I saw part 1.
The Michael Jackson did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But the dudes who got
the allegedly. I gotta say allegedly.
Yes.
I mean, it's so.
Is it true?
It's alleged. You gotta say allegedly.
Yes.
Like really, because there's so. I feel like if somebody did some digging.
Here's the thing, though, because I know he watched it. I didn't get in his opinion till like today.
Yeah.
So I didn't hear what his thoughts on it were at all. So I came in here prepared to fight this man over some things, but then I find out that he's kind of like on the same page as me. So it's like,
really?
So I'm like, oh damn, I came with ammunition and I ain't got nobody to fire at.
I'm just
gonna. So okay. So you saw part 1.
What? Was that?
You saw part 1.
Yes, I saw part 1. I believe he saw the.
I saw part 1. I saw a little bit. I saw part 1 in the last interview. Part 2, Kim wants to see it with me, so she's kind of, and I kind of don't want to watch it.
I feel the same way after part 1.
I don't want to watch it because it just feels like I feel like
there's something off about it.
There's something wrong about it. I mean, to say that Michael Jackson wasn't a creepy or
yes, we can all admit
he was fucking creepy. Everybody knew he was creepy.
He was a weird dude.
I love Michael Jackson. I'm not a diehard Michael Jackson fan. I love his music.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean? Like,
no, but that's the thing too. Is like the world loves this man's music. All right, it's rare to find somebody who doesn't like at least one Michael Jackson song at some point in his career.
The day before yesterday, me and Kim were driving around and PYT was playing.
Yeah.
PYT, the shit, you can't help it. You know what I mean? But then there's a moment where you gotta go, they're playing his music. Like, you know what? That's the fucked up part about it. Because now people have that. Listen, New Zealand decided not to play his music on the radio anymore.
Really? At all? Like, completely? Like,
they're not gonna play his music on the radio anymore.
Yeah, it's hard to say, especially because you have the R. Kelly stuff going on now too.
I feel like he fucking did his shit.
Yeah, like
just because people know that he's been peeing on people since 1994.
that was him and her. We have
memes, bro. All the memes are so hilarious.
We have fucking like visual evidence of R. Kelly doing shit,
and that's what I think is what is powering this Neverland shit. Yeah. Because you have something that actually is happening, that did happen, and then you have circumstantial shit that nobody can really prove if it did happen. So because this shit's provable, they're trying to latch onto that fucking steam. They're gonna,
So they're saying that it might happen.
No, that
he's just saying that people are equating them together, so they're like, oh well, if this guy's guilty, then this one has to be too.
And plus it's HBO that's doing it too.
Well, HBO bought the documentary. The guy did it separate by himself.
Yeah, so. But HBO's back. See, HBO's supposedly when it comes to documentary films, it's always the truth. That's how people see it.
I know.
But I like Bill Maher, but if you look at Bill Maher is kind of a racist. He's not like the racist that everybody hates.
Yeah.
But if you start talking about people who do religion and shit, he hates that shit.
Yeah, he's.
You know what I mean?
Well, he has a documentary, Religious.
Exactly. And if you look about it, it's not. It's at one point it does go against people's beliefs and shit. So HBO's known to cross the line too about that.
They're known to give you freedom to express. They give you creative freedom, but they ask you not to go too far. Yeah. That's pretty much.
This is like, I think this is more about how juicy it is.
It is. It's rating.
But you're messing with somebody's legacy like that.
I know the man's been dead for 10 years. Like June, this June it'll be 10 years. 10 years. He died in June 2009.
God damn.
So you wait 10 years after this guy dies. You don't say anything.
You don't say it at the height of the Me Too movement. You wait until.
I know, but that's what a lot of people are saying too. Is like you're waiting at one of the most controversial events where if you put something out there online, especially people back it up with no evidence now.
Yeah.
Let's all talk about Jesse Smollett.
Ooh, this
guy. People were backing him up, no evidence as to what he did. And now he's caught in his own lie.
I remember that Kevin Hart posted something.
Yeah.
On his Instagram feed. Like I didn't know what the fuck it was. This is right before where I got aware of what was going on.
Yeah.
It was like, oh shit, that's what made me kind of say, what happened? Then I saw it in the news or some shit. I'm like, oh damn, that fucking sucks. And then that's how people just back the shit off on a word or somebody.
Yeah.
Now this is a fucking 4-hour movie. And
which I must admit, as someone who wants to be a filmmaker, you know, just editing wise, I was thinking watching this first half, I was like, I could cut so much shit that is unnecessary in this first half.
I mean,
I don't need to know these two guys' complete life story. Like, I don't need to know what date they were born and what they did for the first 5 years of their lives before meeting Michael. It was like, I could have covered that in 10 minutes.
And that's what makes, and the people see the length of it. Yeah. Like, it kind of, after a while, I think it's a proven fact that if you're watching something for a long time. So is there like
a lot of fillers in it? Like, there's a lot of
it's a lot of
dude, the first 45 minutes of this fucking thing, it's 2 hours. You're literally just finding how these guys were growing up, what they did before they grew up, how their families were, their brothers, their sisters, fucking their life story.
Who was the director? Like, where does he come from?
German?
I think Dan Smith or something.
Isn't he German?
I don't know if he's German. That's not him.
You wrote Dan Smith on Google.
I know.
That sounds like the most common freaking name.
God damn, shut up.
I'm sorry. I gotta say things when things happen. It's the way I am.
I don't even know if that's his actual name, but we'll find out. Dan Reed, sorry. There you go.
Oh, maybe we got his name right now.
I don't give a fuck about his goddamn name.
Does he have a
does he have any prior credits, like other movies?
I don't know, but he does kind of look weird.
He kind of looks like a guy that would like.
It looks kind of creepy.
He's kind of the guy that takes your parking spot and then comes out and yells at you for like complaining about things. That's what he looks like.
But yeah, keep going about the doc there, if we can.
Yeah.
Well, it's really like. I don't know. I know that they're not gonna pay money to somebody, not just anybody, to do something about Michael Jackson like that.
Well, the thing is,
I know there was a lot of controversial, like thought out things that people were like, we need to make sure.
Yeah, but the thing is that once you watch it, if you watch it through the eyes of somebody that's gonna be like skeptical of everything, like I watch a documentary, and that's how I watch a documentary. Like I don't watch a documentary thinking I'm getting the news. I watch a documentary and say, what could be? What's real? The bullshit in this?
Yeah.
And that's the way you're supposed to watch a documentary, I think. Because that way you're not reading. That's why you have all these people that watch these conspiracy videos on YouTube and shit. Yeah. And they believe that you have people that fucking believe the world's flat and the fucking interdimensional aliens are under your fucking, in your asshole. You know what I mean? Like that's how people fucking believe that shit. Because people are stupid. You know what I mean?
Some people still believe in Santa. Like this.
You know what I mean? Like that shit's fucking. So you gotta be careful the way you absorb information.
Yes.
So that's so what I'm trying to get at is the fact that, like that came into effect before they dropped the documentary. So.
Yeah, well, the Michael Jackson thing has been said a while, but the thing has been.
But it was dead because the original kid, came out and said like it was all a lie, like that didn't really happen.
Yeah, and nobody's talking about that though, because you know why? Because this is sensational.
Yeah,
this has the people like, oh my god, what the fuck? Nobody.
How many times do you hear somebody accused of something and they get off, but you don't hear about the getting off part? You barely hear. It'll be like a thing under your news feed.
Like
very tiny.
They went into Michael Jackson's house. The police.
Yes, the FBI.
FBI. The fucking FBI.
2005.
In 2005. They went into the house. And they fucking took pictures of him. They took pictures of the whole house.
They searched everything. They took his computers, searched his hard drives.
FBI. This is what they do for a living, is catch shit like this.
You know what they did? You know what they found? Nothing.
So why are these two coming out with this?
That's the thing, and nobody's saying that thing about when the FBI went into, nobody's talking about that. Listen to one person say, in 2005 that he was investigated again. Nobody says that. You fucking Oprah with her fucking chunky ass is saying, look, we gotta be careful with all the people, like shit. You know what I mean?
But damn, like, why would Oprah fund this, or is she an executive producer?
No, she just did
She just did the after interview.
This is Brett Barnes, who's one of the kids who was friends with Michael, who did not accuse. He says Michael never touched him. He's forever said this. This was his tweet after the whole thing came out. I wish people would realize in your last moments on this earth, all the money in the world will be of no comfort. My conscience will.
So
what does that mean?
Means he has nothing to hide. He doesn't have to lie to get anything out there like the other guys.
This is one of the kids, and then
he's basically saying the other two guys are lying.
They talk about this kid because he's all right. So one of the kids is from Australia. He grew up in Australia, and then I guess Michael lost favor with him. I don't know. I think mostly if Michael Jackson did ask him for the whole year thing, maybe he was trying to work with him in some weird creepy.
So that's the original kid, right? The one that came out and said, it was all a lie.
No. This kid never accused him.
But he was at Neverland.
He was at Neverland. Yeah. He was one of the kids that was there.
Okay.
There was not just a couple kids. It was like 10 kids that we probably hung out with. Macaulay Culkin fucking is one of them.
Really?
And Macaulay Culkin says in one.
Corey Feldman, who's out there accusing a lot of Hollywood A-list executives and everything of molesting him while he was a child, was asked because he used to hang out with Michael. Did Michael Jackson ever touch you? He said no.
Anything?
No, Michael never touched me.
So that's the thing.
So these two are
for some reason
there's 5 total who have accused Michael throughout the years. These 2 in the original case, and there was 2
these 2 are doing it now.
Yes, these 2 are now, but I'm saying 5 total.
When the court, in 93?
93,
right? 93, when he went to court, when they were trying to prosecute him for this, these 2 guys were the ones that didn't, because they were in their 20s at that time.
Yeah,
they defended Michael Jackson.
These 2, the ones
they're the ones saying that they said on the stand that Michael didn't do anything to him.
So now they're talking
in a court of law. They said, now they're trying to sue the estate, even though they said already in a court of law.
So they lied.
They protected Michael Jackson. That's what they're saying now.
So they lied.
They committed perjury.
So they're going to jail, right?
I mean, if somebody is smart enough,
Yeah.
I feel like nobody's really gonna try to do that.
Well, the other guy only lied when he was a child back in in '93. Wade Robson has lied twice in 2005 because he lied. Supposedly he lied, I should say.
And now they made a whole documentary with him.
Yeah.
Saying that
Because he said both times, Michael never touched me, Michael never touched me. Up until, I believe it was 2013, he was saying Michael never touched me. Then he gets, here's the weird thing about the timeline. He wanted to do the tribute show in Vegas that choreographed Michael Jackson, the one.
The last is
It's the thing. It was one of those shows that goes on all year round.
Yeah.
You know, he wanted to choreograph it. He didn't get picked. Shortly after this is when he starts making the allegations against Michael Jackson's estate. So it sounds like a broke, bitter man who wants to get out there more because he has nothing else. Because he filed for bankruptcy also. They're suing for or they were suing. I think the court case got thrown out.
Yeah.
For $1.5 billion.
They were suing him?
No, the Michael Jackson estate. Because, which the estate is, you're basically taking money off of his kids at this point.
His kids and his mom.
Yeah.
His mom's still alive, right?
Yes, she is.
So at this point, yeah. Well, yeah, no. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, so you see what I'm saying? It's like,
there's people like us who actually look through the facts. Like, we'll watch it unobjectively. Like, I watched the thing, no opinions, whoever. Like, yeah, I know Michael Jackson. We all know Michael Jackson. You got to be a fucking fool to not know who Michael Jackson is.
Like, would I don't know.
And I was telling my wife the whole time as I'm watching this, I'm like, there's something off. There's something about these guys that I'm not trusting.
And if you watch the Oprah after interview, so they show that there's a point where Oprah asks them, "Is this about money?" Wade, being the I don't want to say actor, but the pathological person that he is, automatically says no. Looks up and says no. The other guy legit shakes his head. Yes. So like but then he shakes his head yes, but he's saying no. It's very subtle. I mean, you have to really pay attention to see this. If I was a cop, I'd probably like, well, we're gonna, take a lie detector test. Let's see what happens.
I don't believe in lie detector tests though. They're not even 100% accurate.
But if they say no, then that gives you more reason.
No, I know.
I don't know. I feel like if you don't show me hard evidence, and it's gonna be hard. I know it's really hard to show hard evidence after 10 years after a guy dying. No. But like, I mean, there's a lot of weird shit that he did.
There is, but like we were just talking about when the FBI raided his house in 2005, it found nothing. This was before you really knew how to like completely wipe your hard drive or anything. Like nobody really knew about that stuff.
And the FBI has technology to put that back together.
Yeah, so
that's what they do. I mean, that's how most of these guys get caught.
They took his computers. Like, you think someone who's obsessed with children, they're gonna have like child pornography on their computers.
And supposedly he liked to take pictures.
Yeah, that's what they said. That he liked to take pictures, but there's no physical.
They went through the house, checked secret compartments and everything.
They were like, pretty much they said it was like he's a weird guy. But we found no evidence of, because you find some weird shit, because they have videos of like them going through the house. You do see some weird shit. Like you're just like, why is there like a wax conductor dude in the middle of your living room, dude? It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's a person that grew up with psychological damage.
Yeah. Now we're not condoning with saying this. We're not condoning if he did do it.
Please don't be a fucking 32-year-old man with a fucking little kid in your house. Just don't fucking do that.
Yeah, so don't put yourself in that position.
Fucking my kids. If Michael Jackson asked me, "Hey, you want to sleep in my bed?" I'm like, "Fuck you," but that's because I grew up in a fucking ghetto ass town where when people ask you, "Hey, you want to come do something?" you say, "Fuck you." So that's just me. Hey, little kid, you want to come play with me? No, fuck you. I'm gonna go tell my dad to break your head open. Like, you remember? I'm sorry, I had that shit happen to me when I was in the park above my house. We were playing baseball one day. Some dude come in, "Hey guys, you wanna come to my house?" And my brother and me went, "Fuck you, we'll beat you with the bat. Get the fuck away from us." And that's what we did. But like these little kids that wanted to be fucking famous because it's Michael Jackson, you're not gonna think twice. I'm pretty sure my mom and dad, if Michael Jackson went to my mom and dad when I was a little kid, like, hey, can he hang out with us? My dad was like, I don't know. And I would be like, Mom, it's Michael Jackson. He's got monkeys. You know what I mean? Like, you just can't. It's a different thing.
I don't know. It's kind of,
I feel like that documentary is not the way you go about it. It's full of shit.
yeah. I don't
I'll be
feel
the
like,
first one to say it. It's full of shit.
I don't feel there's a lot of credibility there. I feel like here's the weird part about the documentary. Like, it's supposed to be about them being the victims. It just made me feel bad for Michael the whole fucking time.
Yeah, it makes you feel like there's a guy that never grew up.
Yeah, because you see like the faxes he was sending or whatever. It's like,
Yeah, it's
hey, I
just
miss you guys. I love you.
I mean, I don't tell people I love them. Just because nobody ever told me they love me, but... You know.
He's just like just looking for someone.
Yeah, it's a weird fucking shit. I think these people are just these guys are no better than what's a famous person? The famous people that aren't famous and try to get famous.
I forget what they're called.
I mean, Wade's fucking thing is I was gonna say Wade Wilson.
He tried. Funny thing, he tried. Directing believe was it the third or the fourth Step Up movie, and I guess he didn't even get to actually direct it. But Michael was helping him at the time, like being able to get. He's like encouraging him, like, "Hey, it's what you really want to do. Go for it, man. I got you."
He's not in any other Step Ups, is he?
I don't believe so.
Who, the guy?
Well, one of them, he's a choreographer.
Yeah, Wade Robson is a choreographer. He did like NSYNC and Britney Spears and stuff back in the late '90s, early 2000s. So he worked with some big time artists.
And then he had an MTV show.
He went broke.
Recently, he went broke. Yeah.
I think he had an MTV show too.
Yes, he had like the Wade Robinson Experience or something like that.
And then you had the obviously he's in fucking. What is it? You Got Served.
Yes, he has a small part in You Got Served there.
We're gonna keep it street. I think that's his last line. Go fuck yourself. I'm sorry.
You don't know what street is, but
Yes. Fucking.
I do find it funny. He can't even keep his accent correctly anyway.
Yeah, like holy shit. Like why does he think he's fucking English?
I know. It's like he's Australian, but he speaks perfect like American English.
Well, it's because his mom wanted him to be a child star, so they probably took him to like coaching classes to take it away. Yeah, it's all weird.
It's all, whatever. I mean, you guys come up with your own thoughts, opinions.
Pedophilia is bad. That's all I gotta say.
Either way, yeah, that's...
Judge a kid, fuck you.
But let's stop focusing on a guy who's dead for 10 years
like,
now.
Hey, there's money there. There's gold in them hills. You know, that's the type of situation.
Let's keep our attention all on R. Kelly and his fucking crazy
R. Kelly did that shit,
Man, so many memes. I'm sorry.
R. Kelly did that shit. We knew R. Kelly did that shit.
For my life.
Fight for my life out here, man.
They tried to assassinate this camera on me. Fuck, this is fucked up.
Yes, oh my god. So I was on Twitter, and one of them, you know how like they make like memes, with like the quotes and like, it's like when your girl looks up from from doing that, and you're like, and she's like, this camera on me.
Is that my camera right there? Is this one on?
It was like,
yes, it is.
All right,
Come on, R. Kelly.
How's the diet going? Fighting for my life.
My favorite thing about the R. Kelly thing is Dave Chappelle said this a couple years ago, and now it's like coming up with a quote. It's like, I guess R. Kelly went up to him and was like, hey, this is not a straight quote, but he was like, yo, can you stop making them videos about me? Because he did the remix of
the piss on you.
The piss on you. It's like, how about you stop making videos about being on people? It's like, fuck. Like, Dave Chappelle knew it was real. I believe Dave Chappelle.
Everybody knew it was real. They just don't say anything.
Dave Chappelle should give the news. Because Dave Chappelle said, I think
there's a lot of shit that Dave Chappelle said that came true.
Dave Chappelle was on SNL right after Trump got elected. I remember that.
Yeah, let's
bring
it back in. We gotta get through the trailers now. We got 4 to get through today, so I normally like to keep it at 2 to 3, but
I'm gonna try to go watch Captain Marvel tomorrow.
We'll figure it out this weekend.
Oh my god.
All right, our first one coming up is another Netflix still doing their thing. Little film called Someone Great.
Jenny.
Oh, that's some strong, prolonged eye contact, so we're gonna bounce.
Yep. We were together 9 years. I thought we could handle anything until I actually just got a job in San Francisco.
I just don't feel like I'm ready to leave New York.
Why he leave you like that?
He didn't even want to try.
Why do you want to try? Look at you with your pretty teeth and shit.
Thank you.
You're beautiful. Am I? Come on, girl. I feel like we're before and after pictures right now.
Oh shit! Is this out already?
I don't know if it's out yet.
Netflix is killing it.
Who I gotta kill?
You okay? Basically, I just really want you to call your place of work and tell them you have your period or something and then just come over my apartment.
You know the beginning of a disaster movie, like right before the girl who looks like me dies, and like right when a girl who looked like you walk outside and be like, oh my God, look how crazy the sky looks. This feels like that.
I got boy problems as a human. I leave in a week, and then I turn 30, and then I die probably.
Don't look so hot.
Epic day with my girls.
Her. She's the main character of She's Gotta Have It.
Oh, she's in that.
The main character.
I've seen the original. I guess.
I am deeply obsessed with us right now.
So season 2 is about to come up and She's Gotta Have It.
I'm trying to watch that. I got judged completely.
Everything's changing.
That show's kind of graphic.
I mean, we're out here taking risks.
You have a girlfriend.
Whatever. Kindly leave your heteronormative labels in a motherfucking box. Thank you. Making choices.
You still have that boyfriend you hate?
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, I was just goofing around.
Yes.
This just can't be where it ends. This is destiny. You are Beyonce.
Jenny, we know you're texting him.
What's up, fucking RuPaul?
Nah, you can do I love you guys, for real.
Oh, that's the guy.
This is bullshit. Love doesn't exist. I'm sorry, guys. I'm pushing something. Fuck you.
Green juice.
I just want to scoop her up and make it all go away. Wait, is the green juice mimosa?
Keep it together, bro.
It's kind of genius.
Are you okay?
I just want somebody to love me, man.
I'm gonna pick that up.
Alright, this dude can go home now. We're getting too sentimental up in this bitch, man.
Yo, it's that hopeless romantic. Yo, that bitch is ugly.
Who?
Sorry.
The
Resident
horror
Evil
movie.
chick.
No, I'm like, damn, like, he's going through a lot of shit right now.
No, what was I gonna say? I just feel like
I like romantic movies. I watch them, and it's weird because Kim doesn't believe
I want to
me.
make most of the movies I don't want to make are romantic movies. I just feel like that type of love is toxic. Those type of movies are toxic because they paint this unrealistic picture. Well, that's what movies do in general.
I mean, we're gonna watch
say,
the trailer.
You're defeating your own argument before you started.
Irving, the only man that can beat and give himself an argument and win and lose at the same time.
We gotta give him his own like one-man show where he just argues with himself the entire show.
And I just come out. I'll just come out. It's over. Irving wins and loses. Done. I'll just come back out.
They paint the unrealistic picture.
No, I understand what you're saying because I have
a trailer. Okay?
I have a friend like
Read the
that.
trailer.
I have a friend that every time he meets a girl, is like, yeah, and I'm like, dude, you need to stop fucking watching 50 First Dates. That ain't real life. You're gonna waste all your money and you're gonna end up alone.
Just tell him to
jerking off to Pornhub.
stop watching Adam Sandler films in the first place.
Shit.
All right, our next trailer up is the second trailer for Shazam.
This is new, right?
Yes.
A better bank.
That's not the trailer.
Yeah, that's Capital One trailer.
Capital One now funding us, so they gotta pay us.
So that's why you get your volume turned off.
Yeah. Not till you pay them credits.
$5. Well, I'm paying them anyway because that's where my car loan is.
Oh damn. Shit.
I legit.
Daily Bass. I choose you.
Was it this show come on? I feel like we've seen this.
I saw it the other day. 'Cause I remember sorry watching it.
Yours.
Bro.
Wait, for real? Say the key!
Say my name.
black guy and a little white boy saying my name is kind of like before.
Oh, he flew!
More like he hero landed.
He hero landed. Buildings with a superpower.
What are your superpowers? Superpowers, dude? I don't even know how to pee in this thing.
This is proof of authenticity. Super strength. Electricity manipulation. Hyper speed.
I'd like to purchase some of your finest beer, please.
She's hot.
His name is Captain Sparkle Fingers.
No, it's not. That's not my name.
Chosen one.
Oh, you're like a bad guy, right?
Who's
You
that?
literally did the opposite of what a superhero is supposed to do.
The guy that plays every other bad guy in every other movie.
You're him.
That's Mark Strong, but
You're
I
the hero.
think it's Shiva or something. I
Shiva?
Like that back.
believe so.
The
Dr.
immortal?
Shiva, or not Shiva. It's,
Basically 15.
Or like the hunter, the immortal hunter that he just hunts.
no. You gotta make me look it up, bro. Okay.
Hold on.
We're well in there.
Did you see that?
Yeah, you electrocuted a bus and almost killed these people.
And then I caught it.
You need tall buildings in a single bound.
That's a Superman thing. Why are you doing that?
He couldn't do it.
That's why he's doing it. It's why
He couldn't do it.
it's the joke. It's the joke, Earving. It's
supposed to leap?
Yeah.
But he crashes into it. It's okay. I fucking love Norman. This guy's my fucking hero.
Dr. Savannah, there you go.
Irving, you're legit like, that's fucking Superman shit. Like, you're really mad about it.
He's pissed off. He's like, oh, Superman shit, what the fuck?
Like, you think, oh god, my heart's gonna stop.
No, but like, do you guys know like the original, like how Shazam came to be? You know.
Yeah, he was the Superman, other comic.
And then DC sued them and were like,
Then they bought them.
and then they bought Shazam. But like,
They're like, oh wait, we can't win this lawsuit. We'll try the next best thing. Here's a suitcase full of money. We'll take Captain Marvel.
no, they won the lawsuit, and then they were like, well, since you guys can't print them, we'll print them for you.
Yeah,
And they're like, all right, fuck it.
it's that old move where it's like, yeah, we win the lawsuit and we're taking your character.
Man, that's so fun.
That's some fucking Devo fucking
savage
Friday
stuff.
shit. Give me your chain. Punk.
I put my finger in your milkshake.
Okay, our next trailer. The new trailer for Brightburn.
Is it the evil Superman shit?
Ooh, I kind of saw.
God damn you, Capital One.
It's something old.
Capital One is not funding us.
Stop letting me know my bills due. Shit.
Damn, you see that little caption right over there?
Mm-hmm.
Brie Larson. James Gunn.
Mama, you are a gift.
No, you're not.
We believe that you came here for a reason. I know it's been difficult for you lately, that you feel different from other kids.
Just a floor, Brian.
You are different.
Caitlin, get my hand up.
He's a creep.
Help him up.
What are you doing?
I want him in handcuffs and I want him gone.
Do you even know who his real mother is?
I'm his real mother. Let's go.
Maybe there is something wrong with Brandon.
I will never turn against our son.
He's not my son.
Hey, who's messing with me?
Fucking. That's nasty. he just used heat vision?
Yeah, he did.
Something wrong?
Boy around by chance.
You're one of the only people in the world that knows how special I am.
There are believed to be no survivors among the 268 passengers on board.
No.
Whatever you've done, I know there is good inside you.
So Roy from The Office is gonna kick baby Superman. I'm sorry.
I want to do good, Mom. I do.
What?
It's directed by who?
James Gunn.
No, it's not directed by James Gunn. It's
I thought it was directed by.
I said James
he's
Gunn on it.
no, that's his brothers wrote the movie. Directed by David Yarovesky. It's written by Mark Gunn and Brian Gunn.
Oh. Anyways, that's fucking amazing. Yeah, I'm sold by the trailer. Did his job.
What if Superman was evil? As
That's
a
pretty
child.
Is this like a DC thing?
No, it's its own thing.
It's straight out of their heads.
Well, not really. They was like, what if Superman's evil? Let's write a script. I'm watching it. I'm not complaining about it. It looked pretty cool.
Love this guy's comment, because if you've seen Man of Steel, you know when they ask him with the S, it's not a B. On my planet, this means murder.
That's good.
And our final trailer of this evening.
Oh God. Oh God.
She's about to be lit.
Oh yeah. Oh, let me just put the lube on it. No, forget it. Gonna go in raw.
I know Dad.
She's scared.
He's got many faces.
Yeah.
She doesn't get scared.
She has her moments where she's kind of panicky.
No, bro. Like the whole point of like her training and stuff like that is that she doesn't.
Yeah, but that's because she's probably going against something that's way worse.
Everything you did,
The Night King? You think she's gonna be the one that kills the Night King? No, she's gonna be the one that kills the Night King. It'd be cool if she was, though.
Fuck that.
Fuck you. Oh, that's your auntie. Hey, auntie. Well, it's okay. It's part of their culture, anyways. Targaryens do that.
Doesn't stop. Doesn't feel.
You got no dick to use. Sorry.
Take the strap on.
Oh God. That's.
I promise to fight for the living.
This motherfucker about to go in.
I intend to
Give me
keep
some-
that promise.
I can't wait to see Jamie Lannister die. I hate that guy. What's gonna happen is, I feel like all the bastards are gonna get their rightful places. That's gonna be one of the key things.
But the nurse is not a bastard.
No, but the freaking strong kid, what's his name? He's the actual.
Gendry?
Yeah, the one that's a blacksmith that can build up. Yeah, he's freaking strong as hell.
With the hammer?
Yeah.
You think he's gonna take over the Baratheon,
No, I feel like
Baratheon thing?
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna find out who he really is.
I feel like
that's
he
the
should
thing.
get he should be the next warden for the Baratheon. The Storm's In. He should get Storm's In.
That's what's gonna is. Everybody's gonna get the comeuppance.
I got very excited. I've been reading articles, but staying away from spoiler stuff. But like reading articles.
Alright,
like,
so first of all,
technical
let's
stuff.
go back to Arya. Arya, right, when she was like doing the whole training
Fuck
thing.
you, George. Let's go back to.
Yeah, okay. I was like Captain Cutoff. That's what we call her.
Yes.
I mean,
No.
I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to do it chronologically.
I know.
All right. Yes.
Which is funny because when we review stuff, he doesn't like to go chronological. But anyway.
Hey, I just jump around. My mind is all over the place. Before we get into the articles, right?
Yeah.
All right. I just want to say that Arya is not supposed to be scared of anything. Bro.
She is. Well, she does get scared. 'Cause it's not.
No, bro. Like that's the whole thing about the training is that they take fear. She's not scared of death.
What are you talking about? When she got at the end of that thing with the many-faced god.
When she killed the many-faced.
She was scared.
She wasn't scared.
When she was running from them, she didn't kill anybody. She killed that girl and then ran.
She killed him.
She didn't kill him.
Yes, she did.
You think he's dead?
The many-faced god? Like,
you think that guy's dead?
Nobody? No one?
You think he's really dead though?
Yes.
You sure they're not after him? After her?
She's
That's
dead.
what I'm expecting. This is my thing. I'm fucking taking it to another level. You think he's dead?
I don't think they're after her, but I'm not sure if he's dead. I know that like
because the guy has powers and shit. Like, you know
bro,
what I mean? I don't know.
She like basically I know she like settled her debt with them. You get what I'm saying? Like they don't really care about her anymore, type of thing. You get what I'm saying? So like I'm not sure.
She doesn't get scared. I don't think that's true because she got scared when after she was kind of finished with her training. Like remember when the girl comes after her and she's like, and they fucking stab her.
But we're talking about when she kills the dude when she finally puts the mask on.
I gotta rewatch.
When she finally like puts the mask on like the thing and like kills the nobody, the no one guy. That's when she's like finally done and she's like.
My theory is that she could be playing possum in that scene for somebody. Making them think that she's scared when she's actually not. And
that's something she would do too.
Yeah.
That's something she would do.
This is gonna be good. But then again, I don't give a fuck who you are.
The Night King kill, you know.
Fucking White Walkers are coming.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking Jon Snow even turned into a pussy.
Bro, he knows what he's up against though. So when everybody else is gonna be trying to act all tough, he's like, "Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know."
The dog.
I want to see, dude.
The
Ghost gotta be huge by now.
I don't know if they'll show it. They might. I don't know.
Yeah, because
I know the final battle, the actual battle with the White Walkers. They said it's the biggest battle ever put on film. Bigger than Lord of the Rings Helm's Deep battle and longer. I think it's supposedly going to be like a whole episode just
like Battle of the Bastards.
Bigger than
Battle of the Bastards again. I'm sorry. It's just like that scene is so.
We ain't got time for that. We're already.
We ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for that.
I watched that one.
All right. Anyway,
my car.
The whole auntie-nephew thing. Yeah, it's disgusting, but they're so cute together.
No, but that's okay. I get it. It's kind of fucking weird, but if you look at the history of all this shit,
but listen,
it's part of it. So.
And also,
it's part of the lore.
That's just how fucked up Game of Thrones is because you spent all this time like cheering for them and it was like, yeah, you got to get it in. Then you're just like, you dirty sons of bitches.
I mean, like, now you feel dirty. Now you feel dirty for rooting for that. Like you fuck. Like damn it.
I know, because people have been rooting for that since like early in this season. Like people who read the books and stuff. And
like I just want my thing is once they get that information that he's a fucking Targaryen. That's
he's gonna do the Jon Snow face of the.
Fuck! I came back for this shit.
I think they're gonna find out after they're already together, like married or some shit like that.
Nah, they're not. I don't think they can get married. I think that was a booty call. I think it was a booty call.
Nah, bro.
Nah, it's not.
Nah, they're gonna settle.
You think they get married?
They're gonna settle the thing.
I don't know if they'll get married.
Like she left the whole dude in another country, there, you know, because she's gonna come on, bro. Like you don't just leave somebody like that. And be like, you know, it's like.
I don't know. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great.
I'm just happy that we do the shows on Sundays because I'm just gonna stay here and watch the show now. Hopefully, I don't get a job anytime soon.
I don't know. It's like
yeah. 2 hour long episode, so it's like a movie.
Yeah, they say every episode is gonna be like
only
2
6.
hours. It's only gonna be 6, but they're gonna be like 2 hours long each. Which they've been saying this for years before they.
So every week a new movie's coming out.
Bro,
well, they were planning this for like the season before this. That's what they wanted that to be, and then HBO didn't let them have it. But they're like, if we're gonna do the final season, we're doing it our way, the way we're gonna do it.
That's why it took 2 years.
Because HBO wanted
Imagine those directors, bro. Like you were one of the 6. It's like you're being picked to be a Power Ranger.
Yeah, I think all the directors for the 6 are people who have directed an episode of Game of Thrones before.
People who know what to do.
one of like they're good like
the good one. Like basically they pick the 6 best that have done their episodes that were available.
Rated show episodes or something like that.
Oh, man.
Well, I don't know because Neil Marshall has directed a couple of those.
I don't know if I want to start from the beginning.
I know I want to because it's just been a while now because it's been a year.
I have to start.
I started it a couple months ago and I looked at my HBO and I'm like,
I want to get the whole season.
Season 3.
The whole thing is so.
Why don't you just get HBO Go and just pay $10 and watch it?
HBO now.
Like I want to have like the collectors, you know, like.
All right, let's get on to some news and get through this.
News.
Okay, not a ton of huge news, so I'm gonna go through some quick ones here. On My Block Season 2 to premiere on March 29th on Netflix.
I thought that shit got canceled.
No, that was the other one. We just confused it with the other show.
The other show was better than that one.
Yes, it was. But I like this one too. So
what was it called? Everything Sucks?
yes, everything sucks. Yeah.
Everything Sucks.
I love that show.
Yeah. I like that little kid in it too.
Yeah.
He's a good actor.
This one wasn't bad either. It was pretty funny, but
I tried to watch it, but I never like actually pressed play.
Altered Carbon, Greenland.
Yes. Stop skipping ahead, fucker. Irving's other bad habit.
Sorry.
He's reading it.
I don't know anything about. I don't know anything about On My Block.
I can't.
But anyway,
it looks good now. Now that's gonna get another season. I'll probably watch it.
It's interesting. It's a little hit and miss, but it's comedy mostly. But yes, Altered Carbon Season 2 has been greenlit and to reportedly star Anthony Mackie.
I still have to watch.
I never watched the first season.
Is it something you should watch?
I don't know. I've read these guys review or heard these guys review.
Oh yeah, that shit's amazing.
Okay.
Everything's
amazing. The Jose's weren't big fans of it.
No, because it has like some like.
So really highly sci-fi.
Some like weird shit going on. We're just like, what the fuck? But it's amazing. Like the sci-fi is amazing. Like the whole lore behind it is dope as hell. What sucks is like, all right. So, in the show, your soul is basically put in a disc, right? And they put the disc inside behind your neck.
Raising my hand.
Yeah.
Ghost in the Shell did it before Matrix, and then Matrix did it. Okay,
that's not the point.
Anime. That's the root of all entertainment.
That's not the point. The point is like your body, like your essence. You get what I'm saying? So like you can get shot in the head, right?
Yeah.
They'll just take the disc out and put it in a new body.
Have you ever seen Ghost in the Shell?
Yes.
Not the movie.
No.
Okay.
Anyways, the main character, he was a freedom fighter. He was like, like a freedom fighter.
Like he was a rebel.
He was a rebel, right? Yeah, but this is like multiplanetary, so that nigga, all over. Anyways, they killed everybody but him. He survives. So in the beginning of the episode, they capture him, right? He goes to jail for like 500 years. Which means like they take the disc, right? Mm-hmm. And then they like put it away in a shelf.
For 500 years.
For like years, you know what I'm saying?
Fucking crazy. I'm gonna watch this now.
Not 500 years. Like it was a
buttload of time.
A buttload of time. Like it was a lot of years. So the dude comes back in a new body, right? Mm-hmm. So now you got two characters. You have the old body, and you have the new body, right?
How do they show the old body's walking around?
Yeah, because they preserved that they remade it. Mm-hmm. You can remake. You have clones. It's illegal, but you can remake your body. So they remade his old body from his DNA. So now his body, he has his own body back. Yeah. But you get used to the new body. Two different characters, two different actors. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but I have to watch this to understand what you're saying.
Okay. But anyways, so it's pretty cool.
Well, just to get back to Irving's original point, it's pretty cool.
Okay. It's worth watching. You answered my question.
Okay. Next news report. Oscar Isaac wants to play Solid Snake in the Metal Gear film.
Alright, Oscar Isaac is the guy from...
This is Oscar Isaac.
Yes. I can kind of not see it.
Oscar Isaac Hernandez Estrada.
No, the only guy who could be Snake is the original Snake Plissken, which is Kurt Russell. Sorry,
why would he play Solid Snake? He doesn't look bad. He's not bad.
Can you see him? No.
He's actually a damn good actor.
I'm not saying I just don't see it.
We didn't see Ben Affleck as Batman.
I still don't see Ben Affleck as Batman.
I don't know. He was a pretty good Batman.
We didn't see Henry Cavill as Superman.
He kind of looks like Superman, though.
We didn't see...
A lot of people saw Henry Cavill as Superman before.
Yeah, he kind of looks
people
like
didn't want to listen.
He doesn't look like Snake, though.
Listen, if you're going by looks, though, you're not going to get a film version that looks like Snake.
Did you see Ezra Miller as the Flash?
It kind of makes sense, though.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, because
the Flash is supposed to be a blonde guy in the comic.
Oh, true.
In every live action version has been dark haired.
Metal Gear Solid is my fucking favorite game of all games.
So now you're just being too hard.
So I have to be. I'm going to be uber critical of it. No, it does count. More than smoke. I invested time and money into this franchise.
The thing is, you can't expect the film version to be the game version.
Yeah, bro.
They can't do that because one, it's gonna be made for a main audience, so they're not gonna try to confuse the shit out the audience like the games do.
I don't understand.
Hideo Kojima is not attached to it.
He is attached to it.
Okay, then I'm good. I'm good then. Whatever they do.
The director has gone out of his way, like. Technically, Hideo's not attached to anything. Mm-hmm. The director goes out of his way for every little thing. He goes to Hideo Kojima. He has pictures with him. He's always talking about.
Hideo has gone off the grid.
Like this guy has literally said, he's like, I'm not doing anything without his approval. Unless he says I can do this, I'm not doing it. So.
All right, well, that's cool because Snake's character is based off.
I know. This is what Al tries to explain to Lee a lot of the time.
Snake, you know Metal Gear Solid, right? Mm-hmm. All right, so Snake, he's based off of the Escape LA and the Escape.
Escape from New York. We don't talk about Escape from LA.
I say them chronologically backwards.
Yeah. Escape from New York.
I saw LA first before New York.
Never seen those movies.
All right. Well, it's like a late '80s, early '90s action movie. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Escape from New York might have been in the late 70s, early 80s.
Oh, really? I thought it was I think it's mid 80s.
Might have been. I know I was a child when it came out.
I saw it when I was older, so.
I saw it when I was older, but my dad used to watch it. It's 1981. I was correct.
Yeah.
Let me see.
So Hideo Kojima, when he was writing the games for Metal Gear Solid, he based the character of Snake on this guy. So it's a game based on a movie character.
That looks like Snake, right? Fucking.
They even have the same names.
Yes, Snake Plissken, Snake Plissken, Solid Snake. Yes.
That's he uses something in Plissken. In Metal Gear Solid 2 he's supposedly a Navy SEAL. He goes, "What's your name?" Yes.
This movie's getting remade, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Kurt Russell's gonna do it?
No.
Kurt Russell's old. I mean, yeah. So that's where Snake. This is where the lore of Snake comes in.
Yeah, it's all movies like this, and Kojima just likes to mix all these crazy freaking things.
If you think about it, he took this idea of like, this guy's a badass. They're gonna use it wrong. Let's make it better.
But no, the original film is a classic, and then nobody likes. It's one of those sequels that the Escape from LA that nobody likes to acknowledge ever exists.
There's transvestites.
Yes, Pam Grier transvestite.
Yeah, Pam Grier is actually a dude.
Yeah, in the movie.
A girl. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly a what the fuck type of thing.
And it's based in 1997 New York, the far future back then.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Keep sounds close. Yeah. I'm a Metal Gear Solid kind of guy, so I probably won't be.
I mean, granted, Oscar Isaac, I don't think his voice fits. That's what I think. I think voice-wise, Snake has to have that gruff, like.
They can do the way, like, it's possible.
If you say Batman, I'm gonna cry.
I just think that's one thing is Oscar Isaac has too much of a tender voice.
Yeah, like
if you've seen the newer Star Wars films, he's Poe Dameron in those. So.
I don't know.
Okay, our next one. Disney CEO Bob Iger says at some point, fairly soon after launch, it, referring to Disney Plus, will house the entire Disney motion picture library, so that the movies you speak of that have traditionally been kept in a vault and have been brought out basically every few years will be on the service. That's a lot of fucking movies that are going to be on the service.
That's a lot of movies.
So Disney's kind of going for that Netflix kill shot off the bat.
2010.
Will it kill it? No.
No, it won't kill it.
It won't kill Netflix. Netflix should just fuck with them and bring down their price just to fuck with them.
But no, Netflix just raised their price.
I know, but just like
Again?
here for a year, we're gonna drop down $10.
What?
To 14?
It was 14.
$13.99.
Yes, it's probably 15 now.
I forgot what I'm paying.
I forgot too. I just
no, I don't pay attention to it. I just fucking pay it. But yes.
Those are like my only bill. Oh, I gotta pay my freaking phone bill tomorrow.
But yes, Disney is trying to kind of come out swinging as they hit the streaming service fucking thing. So I don't know. I'm not worried for Netflix, because Netflix is good enough with their own original content now. Mm-hmm. And they have a wider range of content where they have stuff for kids and adults.
One thing I kind of want to see that I was watching the trailer for, it's on Layer Cake.
You ever seen Layer Cake?
No, I haven't seen it.
It's an old It's because of that movie that Daniel Craig got picked for James Bond.
Oh, really?
Yes.
They have it on Netflix. They're promoting it like it's a new movie.
No, it's not new.
I'm actually texting somebody right now and I wrote Layer Cake.
All right, next news report. Will Smith to reportedly play Venus and Serena Williams' dad in the movie King Richard. This is interesting. I didn't even know they were making...
King Richard about?
Obviously, Venus and Serena's dad here. I'm getting this... Oh, wait. What guys are wrong.
Cobra Kai!
I'm getting this news report from Geek Tyrant. The film was centered on Richard Williams overcoming hardships, skepticism, controversy, and his own troubled past to instruct his daughters, starting when they were 4 years old on the tennis courts of Compton, California, despite not having a background in tennis. Sounds like one of those feel-good movies that they're going to be trying to...
I feel like this is gonna be the next, Pursuit of Happiness.
I think that's what he's trying for.
That's probably he's gonna play the same character.
He has a tendency for every 3 or 4 movies to go after that Oscar bait film.
Where was 7 pounds in Oscar bait?
Yes, it was over dramatic.
Yeah, that movie's trippy.
7 pounds. I was just like, oh god, this must be the 7 pounds of tears that you fucking cry while watching that movie. Anyway.
Wait, I just read ahead.
Don't read ahead. God damn it.
Shit. Fuck. I'm pissed. I'm mad. You know what I'm mad about, right?
Probably.
God.
Steven Spielberg says Netflix movies should not be allowed to win Oscars, and he is lobbying the Academy to not allow Netflix films an Oscar.
He got money to lobby, bro.
Well, he's part of the...
He's like the president or something, isn't he?
He's one of them. He's one of the higher-ranking members of the Academy.
He's being an old man that's mad.
I forgot what it was. I can't remember what it was, but there was something that he... No, back in the 80s, he was lobbying about not allowing his films on VHS.
Yeah.
So, he has this habit of...
in a film.
He's
not a Republican, is he?
No, he just has this habit of
being a traditionalist.
Fighting, yeah, he fights the next wave of stuff, but at the same time he embraces stuff. It's weird how his brain works. But
I feel like he's not gonna win that battle.
No, because there's too many younger members of the Academy now that'll fight
come
that.
On. Netflix already won Oscars.
I know. I think that's why he's trying
he
to.
He feels like it's not what
he thinks. It's not that necessarily films that go to Netflix. It's just he feels
it's about the art. You get what I'm saying? It's think about it. I don't know how to explain it. No,
he wants films to do the traditional theater run.
So think of it like this, right?
Not
all those paintings you see in the museum, right? They were all hand painted and handcrafted and took years and stuff like that. He's basically saying printed pictures shouldn't go in museums.
Yeah, but that's also the same people who started saying that photography wasn't art.
Yeah.
And now everybody who's a photographer can be considered an artist too.
Yeah.
All right. So it's kind of it's you know what it is? It's a paradigm shift in which the older people.
So that's why I said he's a traditionalist.
And it's a new thing. Yeah, and when nobody likes change, and he's set in his own ways. But the thing is, the reality of it, it's not going to work. People are going to still to better increase his art, he should be accepting it. Because he's an innovator in his field.
Yeah.
So if he didn't innovate, we wouldn't have the shit that we love. So I think for him to say shit like that,
it's very hypocritical.
It's hypocritical and it's wrong.
It is.
And I hope everybody has the same thought that some random kid from Lawrence Masters does.
But
deep.
I know Christopher Nolan used to have similar thoughts. He's since backed off a little bit, but his idea is more of like he doesn't want, like, he's not against streaming.
It's
like
more
Netflix.
representation. Like he wants films to still be in theaters.
Yes, like he's just afraid that people are going to get too used to streaming, and then there won't be films like coming to theater anymore.
It's probably a possibility on the way shit's going.
No,
I don't think theaters
are never going to go away. And this is why, because the option of having the theater there, of like the experience is
the social aspect. I understand that, but
you know what I'm saying? Like it's like you will never like live games are never gonna go away because people could see it on TV. You get what I'm saying? Like you're saying, nobody's gonna go to a live game because people just watch it on TV.
No, I get it.
Someone like me, I prefer seeing movies in the theater.
Oh no, I like going to the movies. I don't like waiting till when a movie comes out. I want to go to the movie theater. I'm that guy.
Like I want to go there that opening weekend.
I feel like the people who like doing that are we're the majority right now.
Yeah.
But like I said, 20 years from now, 10 years from now, we might be talking about this thing. And that's sad.
It is. But we'll see. That's why theaters are changing, as like with the AMC A-list and stuff. They're giving people options now, which has increased people going to the theater.
Yeah.
They've showed the numbers that people have gone to the theater more now, and they're spending more money on popcorn and stuff.
So yeah, it's not an issue. So there's enough room for both things.
Yeah. There's enough. It's just, I call this old man whining.
Isn't he making another? He's making another Indiana Jones to make up for fucking 4, asshole.
Supposedly, but we'll see if him or Harrison Ford survives to make that movie.
Harrison Ford is old. He can't do it.
And he keeps crashing planes. I don't know.
No, he's like an inch shorter from the last one. Now I heard.
Okay, on to our next news report. Idris Elba is in talks to replace Will Smith as Deadshot in the new Suicide Squad sequel.
I feel like you should have a better role.
Well, if you're going to say that he should be 007, sorry, they already picked supposedly Cillian Murphy to do it.
Yeah,
that dude is fucking nasty.
He's a nasty actor, but I
fucking love him.
I don't think they picked anybody yet, personally.
I think
there's a rumor of a different guy every week.
Yeah,
it felt like it was a really.
But Idris Elba has already said he's not going to be 007 though. He'd love it. He said I would love to be, but
a lot of people be fucking stupid about it. I think it would be cool.
But he just says he's like, I think I'm too old to be playing 007 now because he's in his mid-40s now.
Dude, I recently finished watching Luther.
Yeah,
that was amazing. That was a good job on him. He did a really good job on that. You ever seen Luther?
No.
Oh, it's good.
Big Luther or Little Luther?
No, Luther.
Not Luther Vandross? Oh, sorry.
No. Man, you can't be talking about him. He's sick. Oh, no, he did.
He's sick. Okay. I have a feeling this is the one that pissed you off.
Triggered!
A Rush Hour female reboot is in development.
What is it going to be? Lucy Liu and who?
No, it's going to be Constance Wu and that girl from Saturday Night Live.
Who?
No, it has to be a black girl.
Actually.
The only other what is it? Rashida, whatever.
Rashida Jones?
No, not Rashida Jones. The other one, the one that's in everything. She just did the Night School movie. Was the only girl that talks like Chris Rock, because she's from the same kind of neighborhood, and she's a comedian.
Looking at the female version of Jackie Chan's character played by Bing Bing Lee.
Bing Bing Lee.
Okay, so that.
Be careful, don't Google it.
I thought she was kidnapped.
No, that's Fan Bing Bing. She was in the Meg the last time I saw her.
Did they ever found Fan Bing Bing, or is she still
she's in a concentration camp.
But yes, this is Bing Bing Lee. So yes, that'll be the Jackie Chan ride. I believe they haven't.
I hope this doesn't get greenlit. Oh, Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker say something.
Apparently, they were working on a thing. You never know. It could be like could be one of those.
All those female reboots suck.
No, but I'm saying it could be one of those reboots, but they still keep the old characters in there in some way.
And then, like, at the end of the movie, they split off.
Yeah, like it's just kind of like, all right, now they're the new ones.
White Super goes over here in the Dodge.
Because let's face it, Jackie Chan's a little too old to be jumping off of shit.
No, have you seen the movie The Foreigner?
No, but I know he was a step slower.
Bro, but in that movie, he's like he never does like really dark movies.
Yeah.
So in The Foreigner, badass.
I haven't watched it. But
I recommend it. Oh, dude, I forgot to bring back your movies. I just realized that.
it's alright. Yeah, what do you mean? You didn't say? Did you watch them?
Yes.
That could have been something you've talked about in what I've been watching.
Dude, I saw the rain. I only saw the first one though. I gotta watch the second one tonight. Dude, it was awesome. It's fucking awesome. Fucking great.
All right, our last news report. CW has officially canceled Arrow, and season 8 will be its final.
Oh.
I never watched it, so I don't have any.
I watched like the first 5 seasons. I got a little bit into 6, and then
after Black Canary died, I was like, all right, this is over for me.
Oh, great! Thanks for the spoiler.
Listen, you know how many people die and come back to life on that fucking show, dude. So yeah, it's I think they're keeping them alive for season 8 because they have the Crisis on Infinite Earths already planned out.
Oh, gotcha.
So I think they want to.
He'll make like guest appearances, well, you know. Like,
unless they kill him in Crisis.
Honestly.
So, which I think now that he's canceled.
What are they doing? They're making room for Batwoman.
Maybe I could see that being a thing, but I think it's just the ratings have been consistently going down each year for Arrow.
It's like it's like that's it. Like we got to retire the show.
That, and I think some of the actors just want to do
something new.
Something new.
Yeah. This shit.
It's 8 years. I don't know how the fucking guys from Supernatural are like a fucking season 17, 18 or something.
It's like they go to work like at an office, bro. It's like.
Listen, I love Supernatural. Fuck you, man.
I'm sorry. That's an okay dumb show.
Dumb show.
Yeah.
I don't like that show. I think I don't like that show not because it's a bad show. I just don't like that show because it has connotations,
bro. Like how many times?
That just made me watch that a lot.
It just goes wild. Like
it does go wild. That's what I love about it. But yes, this is our show, peoples. As I guess we could just make this small announcement now. Earving will be taking a hiatus from us for a little bit.
Yes,
he has to focus on school.
Guys, but I love you guys. You know.
So get used to Pedro's voice. Is what we're saying.
Sorry, I'm gonna miss you too.
So Pedro, you gotta watch more TV.
I gotta watch more TV.
Yeah.
Or movies or whatever.
Yes, you gotta start watching shit, bro.
Fuck.
If you watch one thing, you've already watched more stuff than Earving has.
Yes.
I watched The Raid. Talk about it.
Peace out, peoples. Next week, Captain Marvel.